To our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
Bill, as we check out the makeup of the rosters of these two squads, it's quite apparent. You look at the East, and they are loaded in the backcourt. And in the West, a different situation. They are packed up front on that front line.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Duncan is out there with Weber, and it's Garnett, and there's Bryant, and it's Francis in at the 1 spot. And for the East, they've got Jason Kidd. He's out there with Allen Iverson. Mutombo is out there with Jordan, and it's Walker in at the 4. Now here's Jordan. Here's Kidd. Can't cash in from the high post. Jordan against Weber. Pass to Garnett. Some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans, unfortunately, will have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner. That means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter, and that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the move, too.
I like that. But there's no obligation to do so.
Right.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Francis. And Jordan sends it back. They get it back, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting one.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Now here's Iverson. Last time out he had 13 points. 6 feet out, and the basket by Mutombo.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Here's Francis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Hits it from 3-point range.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Kidd with it. Iverson outside. Pass to Mutombo. Garnett with the block.
Cannot forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Iverson against Bryant. Iverson passes to Kidd. Here's the break. Here's Francis. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And how about the fast hands there on display defensively from Francis? Always active on dig and constantly looking to come up with steals.
Now here's Jordan. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Jordan against Garnett. Pass to Kobe. Back to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Kidd. The pass to Iverson. Nice D from Bryant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Garnett. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And Kobe drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively. Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Garnett. He's been dominant over the last month. 11th in steals. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And nothing is falling for him right now. Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Shot from the wing. That one rolling around and rims out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you can control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Taken away by Kidd. And the layup's good off the glass.
Jason Kidd, well known for his defense, but excels at reading the opponent and jumping all over them for steals, too.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Tipped away. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And here's Weber. 17 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. Garnett trying to break loose. And that one's good, Francis. Francis has got 12 in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
On the wing, Iverson. Defended by Bryant. Jordan the pass to Kidd. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kidd's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Kobe. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Now here's Garnett following the miss by Jason Kidd. And there's the time to finish it off.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
And the East All-Stars call time here. O'Neal comes in for Mutombo, and Paul Pierce is subbed in for Walker. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Stojakovic is checked in for Weber. Now here's Iverson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Right side Pierce. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here is Bryant. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And Garnett misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Kidd. 20 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jordan dishes the Kidd. Unloads from 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
To start with.
Because there's so much spacing and so much switching on defense.
Exactly, and I failed to mention a two-way player at that wing spot who can defend multiple positions, but also has a pretty strong offensive skill set.
And it's Nash in for Kobe. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here is Kidd. Steve Nash making his last shot. Kidd, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Kidd's got 8 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Nowitzki. Now, here is Stojakovic. He feeds it to Bryant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Brand nails both of them. The ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Here's the pass to Abdur-Rahim. Poke loose. McGrady outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Stojakovic. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here is Brand. 8 points his last outing. Nash's shot is in.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
McGrady outside. The shot by Pierce will not go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Over O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McGrady outside. Pierce for 3. Back to McGrady. Pass to Pierce. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Pierce has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Goes up on the wing. That shot off the mark. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's Pierce. Off on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get it back. Out to Nash. Bryant right side. Back to Stojakovic. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
And, you know, Stojakovic is one of the sweetest shooting forwards in the game. I mean, you feel like every shot he takes is going to make.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Davis. It's rebounded by the West. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Stojakovic missing. Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Davis with the basket on the assist by McGrady.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Davis against Nash. Passes it to Stojakovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Stojakovic has got 5. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. The West All-Stars making a switch here. He hits both from the strike. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Right wing, 20 feet out. Nowitzki's shot's good.
Tell you what, Nowitzki really, he can fill it up from anywhere. You got to admire his scoring ability, including his mid-range game.
Davis, the pass to Mourning. 16 seconds left in the first. Now the pass to Nash. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 12-point West All-Star lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the West All-Stars enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. From what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Tracy McGrady is out there with Davis. Then it's Allen. Then there's Mourning. And it's Abdur-Rahim in at the 4 slot. So that's who the East All-Stars will start the second with.
It always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
Now here's Nash. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. They get it back. Pass to Zerbiak. Five on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Nash. Payton outside. Out to Nash. Over Abdur-Rahim. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And And it's Davis with the ball for the East All-Stars. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight. What a terrific feed by Nash.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Davis finds Allen. McGrady outside. No good on the triple. On a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Passes it to Nash. Out to the right wing. Nowitzki dishes to Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Payton surveying the floor. And Davis pulls it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
McGrady. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Here's Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Alonzo Mourning. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around. But some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
And really deep three that time. Kobe's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
No good from Jordan.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Payton kicks to Garnett. This one for 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Payton attacking. Out to Duncan. The pass to Zerbiak. Bryant against Davis. They double team Kobe. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
And looking now at some numbers for Jordan. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 15 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Basket good.
Boy, Weber doing a nice job passing the ball. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. That's extra talent there.
Davis, the pass to Jordan. To Davis. Iverson outside. Lets it go from the wing. And no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
From deep, Iverson. kept alive.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
He dishes it to Davis. The back of the rim and in. Davis has got 4 this quarter. Gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Garnett. Duncan trying to break loose, and Garnett misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
No good from Duncan. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lets it fly. And the shot is long. And Weber's got the ball here for the West All-Star. Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. Here's Davis. Jordan up top. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Iverson. Tries again. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it.
And let's check out the numbers for Bryant. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 11th in assists. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. The lead now cut to single digits.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kobe's got a pair of triples in the second now for the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Substitution here for the East. Mutombo is checked in for Mourning. O'Neal comes in for Walker. Paul Pierce is checked in for Jordan. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Baron Davis. Stojakovic is checked in for the West. Now here's Mutombo. Out left to the wing. Kidd kicks to Mutombo. For 3, Pierce. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bryant passes to Francis. He can't get that one to fall. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Now here's Kidd after the miss from Allen Iverson. Kidd kicks to Pierce. Over Stojakovic.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. O'Neal hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Kidd with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kidd's got 10 points in the game.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 8. Dishes it to Stojakovic. Here's the triple. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Stojakovic against Pierce. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Paul Pierce, so efficient at the offensive end. They call him the truth because he's known for making big shots at big time.
The East All-Stars have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Allen's checked in. Inside. Brand trying to free himself up. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Nash.
Tell you what, he doesn't look that strong, but Nowitzki is a strong guy. I mean, easily getting off shots over aggressive defense there.
Now, here is O'Neal. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. 6 to shoot. Allen outside. Looks for Kidd. Gets it to him. O'Neal trying to break free. Kidd, no good. Gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Pass to Kobe. Back to Nash. Pass to Bryant. Out to Nash. There's the three. Ray Allen pulls it in.
He hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the one in the first.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Kidd. Nash outside. Stojakovic against Pierce. Back to Bryant. From deep three-point range. That shot off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for Bryant. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Kidd passes to Abdur-Rahim. Pierce, he scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8. The ball at 42%. Payton outside. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. And it's Brand atop the key. 5 to shoot. Payton against O'Neal. The rebound by Pierce.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Now here's Kidd. 13 points in the game. O'Neal trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Kidd. Passes it to Nowitzki. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
And Nowitzki knows how to draw fouls. No stranger to that. Excels at making the defense bang him while he's going up.
The West All-Stars have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points on the court for the West All-Stars. Rubber is out there with Duncan. Then there's Kobe. And it's Garnett. And it's Francis in at the point guard. Yep, that one goes in there. Francis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the West All-Stars. Outside Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Francis. Here's Bryant, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. No good from Duncan. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 6. Kidd passes to Jordan. It's rebounded by the West. Bryant got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Kobe misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And 3 from Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Got just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. Garnett dishes to Kobe. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Duncan, the pass to Weber. Clock at 4. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And Duncan gets it to go in.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Outside Jordan. Good D by Weber. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Feeds to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 7. Over to the left wing. Here's Kidd. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Duncan. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. The feed to Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Francis. 21 points in the game. Duncan high post. Count that bucket. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Iverson dishes to Mutombo. Iverson against Kobe. Iverson outside. There's the pass to Jordan. Got a piece of it.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Francis passes to Weber. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Back to Weber. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Now Kidd. 17 points in the game. Here's Iverson. Mutombo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 3-point West All-Star lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
That one falls. And that's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 12. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Iverson's got 14 points. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit.
Checked in for the East. Davis comes in for Jason Kidd. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Here's Kobe. He's got 12. Pass to Francis. Back to Kobe. Duncan high post. From the high post, he drills it. 11 points in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Davis kicks to Jordan. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Then he has been on fire.
Francis passes to Bryant. Over Mourning. Another shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Allen Iverson.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond. They've made this thing look easy. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. Nash outside. Pass to Duncan. It's not going to go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Abdur-Rahim passes to Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Payton kicks to Nowitzki. Duncan up on top. Over Abdur-Rahim. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Mourning's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A shot by McGrady, no good. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Mourning against Nash. Passes to Duncan. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. That's now 8 points for Nowitzki.
And you know, being Nowitzki is 7 feet tall, he's tough to guard in the post because of that size and shooting touch. Can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game so far. McGrady outside. Back to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot, no good. Nash with some nice D. Gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Nowitzki dishes to Payton. Back to Nowitzki. Over Mourning. Nowitzki, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the East All-Stars. 7-point differential. The West All-Stars pull it in. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I like seeing Davis focus on getting the ball around to other people, solid at recognizing when his teammate has an advantage.
For the game at 42%. Nash, the pass to Zerbiak. Nowitzki outside. And the pass to Zerbiak. Stolen by Pierce. Makes it off the glass. Pierce has got 9.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Now here's Nowitzki. 8 points for him. Back to Payton. Shot clock at 5. There's the dish to Duncan. Over McGrady. Duncan misses. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And stolen by Payton. Here's Zerbiak. He dishes it to Payton. it's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And he comes up with the deuce. And now just a 1-point West All-Star lead. Duncan outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Nash outside. Pass to Duncan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. O'Neal comes in for Mourning. And it's Allen in for Davis.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now, here is McGrady. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 8th in field goal percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Payton's shot is off. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And the dunk by Duncan.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
O'Neal against Bryant. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Abdur-Rahim passes to O'Neal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Bryant. The East All-Stars have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here is Dikembe. 5 points in the game.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's for the wide open look. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists now tonight, for the game at 42%. McGrady against Nash. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Drills the elbow jumper. Now just a 1-point West All-Star lead. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. West All-Stars out in front, leading by just 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Jason Kidd is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Allen. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Dikembe. Jason Kidd making his last shot. Bryant right side. Out to the right wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Nash. And it's the East with the rebound. McGrady passes to Pierce. Over to the wing. Here's the three, and that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, kid always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And they double up Kidd. Here's O'Neal. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists now in this one.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense is far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Now here's Nash. Weber with it. He kicks to Stojakovic. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And some changes here for the East. Mutombo is checked in for Pierce. And it's Jordan in for Tracy McGrady. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Stojakovic. And it's Bryant in for Nash. Now here's Jordan. Outside Kidd. To the inside. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Payton passes to Garnett. And it's Bryant atop the key. Payton outside, passes it to Weber. Back to Payton. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Boy, the sharpshooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
Jordan against Weber. Lets a floater go. Jordan can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Brand, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Count the basket.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
And Kobe throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And finished off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Jordan against Weber. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. And so Payton will bring it up for the West All-Stars, who've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Bryant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Walker's checked in for the East. Iverson comes in for Allen. The West All-Stars making a switch here. And that one falls for Bryant. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the East All-Stars coach was going over with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Now here's Jordan. Over Weber. A shot by Jordan, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Iverson dishes to Jordan. Back to Iverson. Over Francis. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West. Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Boy, you gotta love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
Here now is Weber. The pass to Garnett. Back to Weber. Clock at 6. Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Francis' shot is off. Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Francis passes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Walker. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting. And a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
Antoine Walker.
That free throw, no good. That one misses. Hitting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
And Kevin, when he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Pass to Kidd. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And the shot goes down.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Kidd kicks to Iverson. It's deflected. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Bryant looking over the floor. To the right side. Weber. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And now an 8-point West All-Star lead.
Nothing like watching Weber go right up with it. Like how he doesn't waste any time. No wasted motion, no wasted effort.
The 3 from Iverson. The West All-Stars pull it in. Weber's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And Bryant slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him. Offensively, defensively.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Iverson. Kicks it to Mutombo. Shoots over Kobe, and the basket by Mutombo.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Here's Kobe. Again, the West All-Stars.
The mid-range.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Guarded by Garnett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The free throw drops for Mutombo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Kobe, and the dunk by Kobe.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Iverson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Iverson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
Taken away by Kidd. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on an 18-7 run. To the wing right side. Here's Garnett. Again, the West All-Stars.
Oh, very crisply here.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 14. And here is Payton dunking outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And here they come. And here's Iverson outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's now 22 points for Iverson. Now here's Kobe. A floater, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's McGrady, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And they double up Iverson. Here's Jordan. The East All-Stars check on 2 more. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're in front by 7. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Payton outside. Pass to Weber. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Weber. Weber's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
Now, here is McGrady. Shoots over Weber. Misses off the right iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Duncan, the second effort, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Weber gets the bucket.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the West All-Stars.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was.
A super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the head.
10 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Nowitzki looking it over. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.